Hello everybody, one more time. My name is Alex Centeno with Mercado's Interactive Partners, located in the Research Triangle area in North Carolina. Today we're going to be taking a look at a little introduction, and this might be actually a series of videos as opposed to just one. And it's going to be an introduction into how to create your own custom modules for Drupal. Drupal is, hopefully you know by now, a content management system that is open source, and you can create your own extensions or modules to enhance its functionality that comes with the core. And so that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. It's an introduction at creating your own modules with Drupal. So what we're going to do first is we're going to install Drupal from scratch with the use of a tool called Drush. That might take pretty much all our first video, and then after that we're going to go into the details of creating our module and how to create our folder for that, where to locate our module, and what are the necessary files. And then after that, just create the code necessary for our admin form. So let's say that you're creating some selections and things in a form. So you're asking, for example, for the name of the person, and that's going to do something inside of your module. Then it's not as easy as just creating HTML. So if you're used to creating forms in HTML, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than that. But don't despair, because that's exactly what this video is going to do for you. It's going to introduce you to the form API so that you can create those forms for your admin section in your custom module. So by the end of these 3 videos or 2 videos, you'll be able to do that custom modules in Drupal. So let's take a look. The first thing we're going to do is that we are going to install Drupal with Drush. But before we do that, of course, we're going to take a look at our sponsor for today. And of course, our sponsor for today is Mercados.com. Mercados, MERKDOS.com, is located in the Research Triangle area in North Carolina, and our focus is to help businesses of all sizes make more money through the use of strategic website design, custom digital media development, and web marketing. For more information, you can contact us at 888-525-8117 or visit us on the web at mercados.com. Great. So I have a local host directory here, so I'm working off of my local machine. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, first of all, use Drush. If you haven't installed Drush in your machine, then that's the first thing you need to go and do before you continue. So you can pause the video, go install Drush, even look at some of our other videos, because I believe we have a video on the installation of Drush in itself, and then come back. So let's take a look. Okay, so we don't have absolutely anything in our directory, and so by doing drush dl Drupal, this is going to download. So with the command drush dl, it downloads the version of Drupal that I am requesting here. And as you can see, it went to Drupal.org and downloaded Drupal 7.22 for me, and did all that, placed the zip file, unzipped it, and then got rid of the zip file. So if we take a look here, now I have a directory inside that says Drupal 7.22, and I'm going to change that by the command move. So I'm going to change the name to D7 just for making it a little bit easier. So now that folder that contains Drupal is called D7. Second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there in the directory, and inside of the sites default, and there is the default.settings.php file that I need to copy. and rename settings.php. This is part of the necessary steps to actually make the installation of Drupal. The final thing is to create a database, so I'm going to just do it from code here. And I am now in my SQL, so I'm going to create database that I'm going to call training D7. Training D7. That's it. All right, and now we go to the browser. If I refresh here, I should see the D7, and it should prompt me for the beginning of the installation. And it does, so I'm going to save and continue, do it in English, and Training D7 is the name of my database. Everything remains the same. You really don't need to go into advanced options unless you're an advanced user installing Drupal. So you should be good without going into the advanced options here. Alright, so it is completed 28 of 28, installed the different modules that it needed, and now it's giving me a form here that I'm gonna fill out with the site information. Alright, great. So if we visit our new site, we should now have a Drupal installation. And there it is. Great. So far so good. All we've done so far in the first episode, in this first part, is that we've installed Drupal using Drush. Fairly straightforward. We used a little bit of code as opposed to doing it the manual way, so that should introduce you to the concepts of using Drush from the command line, and also creating your MySQL database with the command line, and then just adding everything else in the form to create the installation of Drupal. So now we're at this spot, and we're going to go to the next video in which we're going to start taking a look at how to create our custom module.